So stay tuned for Kursk. It's on its way. If you're a tanker, you're gonna love this one.
Yeah, or just Treadhead in general.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Right. Ben, Kickstarters. You've picked a couple of doozies for us this week.
Yeah, so the first one of these we're going to be looking at is from Thundergriff Games, and this is called Tang Garden. And we had talked about it a little bit on a weekend or a couple of months ago, I think, a couple of weeks ago now, anyway. And this is a game for 1 to 4 players, so it can be played solo, where you are working to extend and grow your masterful garden, so that you can impress the visitors that are coming your way. As I say, it's for 1 to 4 players, and what you'll do during the game is you can either extend the garden as it is and build up the new tiles in the game space that you've got allowed to you, or you can start to decorate the tiles on the area, adding in lots of really cool looking 3D elements as well. And these can only be put in once you've met a certain selection of different conditions within the game, which is very cool. Then at some point, visitors will come to your garden and they will give you points based on the way that you have presented it to them. So if you've got impressive vistas, or if you've got certain animals or certain decorations in there, then you'll score big points. You can also use what's called lantern tokens in the game, which are like a kind of like the tactical edge to this game. So when you use these at opportune moments, you can get extra victory points for having the most beautiful garden at the right time with the right visitor in the right place. This game just which is just like an amazing panorama, an amazing thing that you sit down on the table. Playing a game like this, you're effectively creating something each time you sit down that is a little bit different from every time you've gone through it, which is really nice with this. The thing that I really liked about this as well is that they're a Kickstarter that is looking towards upgrades for the main game rather than just adding lots of new.
Yeah, rather than just adding lots of new stuff.
So they've done some really fantastic stuff. Yeah. So they've done upgrades to some of the components here. So you've got really nice metal coins, decorative pieces, and all that. They've got nice card sleeves and everything going to the game as well, which is very nice. So yeah.
One thing I'm seeing here, which I think is quite cool, is you can download the rulebook straight away.
Yeah.
You can play it free on tabletopia.com, and you can play it on Tabletop Simulator.
Yes.
So you can actually start experimenting with the game before you maybe jump in and pledge on it.
Yeah, that's one I may actually have to give a go. It looks like everything I'd be interested in digging into. And I saw some elements of... it's not just that, building the garden. There are elements of Asiatic folklore as well being brought into it on the side. I don't know if they were add-ons or not.
Yeah, it's for me, I just love seeing innovations coming into the industry. I love seeing companies taking chances on new styles of gameplay. So obviously it's a little bit difficult to speak until you've played it. And when we talk about innovations of gameplay, a lot of it is in the eye of the beholder, I would assume. It's because a lot of gameplay elements are derived. So the moment you introduce a dice into something, you'll say, well, what's innovative about a dice? Well, actually, there can be a lot innovative about how a dice is used. It's and how you and how the results of a dice are combined. Like you take Mythic Battles, for example, the mechanic where you build your dice pool from the results. That
controlled chaos that you get.
That there's an innovation there. So this is a game. This is a game while the theme of it is not particularly jumping out at me.
It jumps out to me.
I'm very happy, because it is in the eye of the beholder. I'm very happy to see it.
As I say, it's one of those games that when you sit down to see this at the end, you start from nothing and create something nice at the end. It's one of the simple pleasures of something like Carcassonne, Sky, and games like that.
Yeah.
So.
It is something I'm finding. I'm enjoying more games which are less direct conflict.
Yes.
Because, we're war gamers. We have games where we have units versus units taking each other out. Games like this are very different because it's more of a subtle tactical play against your opponents that you're actually playing through the game. And it's less just, I killed your guys.
Well, it's a term where you see conflict without combat.
Yes.
And that is something I love. Yeah.
And I'm with Ben on this. The creative aspect of this, the fact that you're starting with a blank sheet, and at the end of it, you could end up with something amazing. I think that's interesting. That feeds back into the old loves of things like SimCity and stuff like that.
I don't think anyone could play this with me though.
Why?
Because I would bore the living daylights out of everyone by going, well, this one time in China.
Oh, there's one time at Bandcamp.
During the war.
Okay, next up we have there's 17 days left on Tang Garden, so if you're interested, go and get stuck into that one.